Cosmetic surgery is often seen as a way to recapture youth or boost confidence. But for many celebrities, the journey toward aesthetic perfection has sometimes taken a dramatic turn. In this video, we explore the experiences of 26 well-known figures whose attempts at transformation have led to unforeseen and sometimes heartbreaking consequences. Jocelyn Wildenstein. Jocelyn Wildenstein's story is one of the most dramatic when it comes to cosmetic surgery. In her quest for a look that matched her husband's eccentric tastes, she underwent a variety of procedures that completely reshaped her face. Jocelyn had multiple facelifts, eye lifts, cheek implants, lip augmentation, and even chin restructuring. Rather than enhancing her natural beauty, the combination of these surgeries resulted in a face that many found startlingly unfamiliar. Friends and onlookers started calling her Catwoman due to her sharp, elongated features and the unnaturally tight skin that now defined her appearance. What went wrong in Jocelyn's case wasn't so much a single procedure, but the cumulative effect of too many alterations. Instead of subtle enhancements, each surgery added more distortion to her features. The careful balance of her natural expression was lost, leaving behind a face that looked almost sculpted rather than naturally evolving with age. While she remains unapologetic and even proud of her transformation, her case stands as a stark example of how extreme cosmetic modifications can leave a lasting and controversial mark on one's identity. Priscilla Presley. Priscilla Presley, known for her grace and classic beauty, faced a harsh turn of events when she became the victim of a dangerous, unregulated cosmetic procedure. In a bid to alter her appearance, Priscilla underwent injections that involved industrial-grade silicone, a substance never meant for cosmetic use. Administered by an unlicensed practitioner, the injections resulted in a severely disfigured face. Instead of the subtle enhancements she might have hoped for, the silicone caused her facial structure to become lumpy and uneven. The damage was so severe that over time, Priscilla had to endure multiple corrective surgeries, including facelifts and filler treatments, in attempts to reverse the harm. Unfortunately, these subsequent procedures could not completely restore her original features. Her experience has since been a cautionary tale about the dangers of seeking quick fixes through unregulated medical practices. It illustrates how desperate attempts to modify one's appearance can backfire, leading to permanent alterations that disrupt natural beauty and cause lasting emotional and physical distress. Joan Van Ark. Joan Van Ark's journey through cosmetic surgery is a poignant example of how repeated procedures can create an over-altered look. Known for her role on the iconic television series Dallas, Joan once captivated audiences with her natural charm and relatable beauty. However, over time, she opted for multiple facelifts, rhinoplasty, and filler injections in hopes of preserving her youthful appearance. Instead of subtle rejuvenation, these combined interventions resulted in a face that looked overly taut and unnaturally sculpted. Critics noted that her once warm and expressive features had been replaced by a mask-like quality. Her skin pulled so tightly that the natural lines of expression were lost. The signature characteristics that made her instantly recognizable seemed to vanish under layers of cosmetic work. Joan's story speaks to the dangers of trying to hold on to youth by overusing cosmetic enhancements. While she might have sought to maintain her celebrity allure, the end result left many wondering if the price of eternal youth was worth the loss of her genuine, natural beauty. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan was long celebrated as the charming, relatable actress whose on-screen persona exuded warmth and approachability. Yet, like many in the spotlight, she felt the pressure to stay youthful. Meg opted for a variety of procedures, including fillers, facelifts, and anti-wrinkle treatments, to keep her look fresh. Unfortunately, these interventions had a cumulative effect that dramatically altered her natural features. The changes were most noticeable in her cheeks and forehead, where excess fillers gave her a puffy, overdone appearance, and a stringently smooth forehead hid her once expressive lines. Fans who grew up admiring her girl-next-door charm were stunned by the transformation. The gentle, inviting quality of her face was replaced with an almost plastic, artificial look. Meg Ryan's experience is a testament to how the relentless pursuit of a youthful image can sometimes erase the very qualities that once made someone unique and endearing. It serves as a reminder that sometimes aging naturally holds its own beauty that no surgery can replicate. Lara Flynn Boyle. Lara Flynn Boyle, once hailed for her strikingly sharp and defined features, saw her appearance evolve dramatically over the years. As her career progressed, whispers about her undergoing multiple cosmetic procedures began to circulate. While she never publicly confirmed every procedure, observations from fans and experts suggest that she had fillers, rhinoplasty, facelifts, and even brow lifts. These alterations gradually transformed her once slim and angular features into a fuller, plumper visage. The transformation was not just about looking different, it changed the very essence of her on-screen charisma. Her early days were marked by a delicate balance of sharpness and softness, but the surgical enhancements blurred that balance, leaving a face that many found overly enhanced and less natural. Lara's case highlights how multiple minor adjustments, over time, can combine into a dramatic shift. Instead of an enhancement that accentuates natural beauty, the result was an unintended departure from the look that made her a household name. Her story serves as both an example of the risks involved and a lesson in the delicate art of cosmetic enhancement. Tara Reid. Tara Reid's journey in Hollywood was once defined by her vibrant energy and a look that set her apart in a competitive industry. However, her decision to undergo cosmetic surgery turned her narrative on its head. Tara's procedures, which included a breast augmentation and liposuction, were aimed at enhancing her curves and overall silhouette. Instead, the outcomes were less than desirable. Her breast augmentation did not blend well with her natural frame, leading to a disproportionate and uneven appearance, while the liposuction left her skin with a wrinkled, uneven texture. These unintended results not only altered her body, but also affected her confidence in the way she was perceived in the public eye. Tara's experience illustrates the risks inherent in surgical enhancements that promise perfection, but may deliver results that are difficult to manage. The complications from her procedures became a talking point, overshadowing the talent and charm she once brought to the screen. Her story is a reminder that the quest for an idealized image can sometimes result in a loss of authenticity, a trade-off that not every celebrity is willing or able to bear. Donatella Versace. Donatella Versace has always been a trendsetter in the world of high fashion, and her approach to cosmetic surgery has reflected that same boldness. Over the years, she has frequently turned to procedures such as Botox, fillers, and laser skin treatments to maintain a youthful glow. Unfortunately, these enhancements have sometimes resulted in an appearance that seems far removed from her natural self. Reports suggest that her skin, once smooth and natural, became unnaturally shiny, and her lips and cheeks appeared overly plumped. The repeated use of cosmetic treatments left her with a look that many have described as overly enhanced, a far cry from the subtle sophistication associated with her early years. Critics have noted that her face now carries the unmistakable marks of heavy intervention, and while she remains a powerful force in fashion, her story serves as a cautionary tale. Donatella's transformation underscores the risk of relying too heavily on cosmetic surgery, where the line between enhancement and overindulgence can become alarmingly blurred. Courteney Cox. Best known for her role as Monica on Friends, Courteney Cox was once admired for her natural beauty and charismatic screen presence. With the pressures of maintaining a youthful image, she too ventured into the realm of cosmetic enhancements. Courtney's journey included fillers and various anti-aging treatments intended to keep her looking as vibrant as her early career days. However, the quest for perpetual youth led to an outcome that many found less than desirable. The procedures initially designed to enhance her features ended up giving her face a noticeably overfilled, unnatural look. Over time, the effects of the enhancements became more pronounced. In an effort to reclaim a more genuine appearance, Courtney eventually chose to have some of the fillers dissolved. This decision was not just about appearance. It was a personal journey toward accepting the natural process of aging. Her experience has sparked conversations about the fine line between maintaining one's looks and losing the essence of what makes someone unique. For Courtney, it was a lesson in self-acceptance and the importance of embracing natural beauty, even in an industry that prizes youth. Lil Kim. Lil Kim has always been a figure of bold choices, both in her music and in her personal style. In her pursuit of an ever-evolving image, she underwent several cosmetic procedures, that significantly altered her appearance. From rhinoplasty to cheek implants and various filler treatments, Lil Kim's journey into the world of plastic surgery was extensive. The goal was to refine her look and boost her confidence, but the end result was far from what many expected. Over time, her natural features were gradually replaced by sharper, more sculpted ones. The soft curves and distinctive lines that once defined her beauty gave way to a more angular and altered face. Some fans appreciated the transformation as part of her reinvention, while others mourned the loss of her original look. Lil Kim's story is a vivid illustration of how repeated and drastic cosmetic interventions can overshadow one's innate beauty. Her experience raises important questions about the limits of surgery and whether the pursuit of perfection might sometimes lead to unintended consequences. Linda Evangelista. Linda Evangelista, once a top supermodel and a symbol of high fashion, turned to cosmetic procedures to try and maintain her iconic looks. She opted for cool sculpting, a non-invasive fat reduction treatment designed to eliminate stubborn fat deposits. However, what was meant to refine her figure instead led to an unexpected and painful side effect known as paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, PAH. In less than 1% of cases, instead of shrinking, the treated areas become swollen, hard, and lumpy. For Linda, these unwanted results meant that her once sleek and smooth contours were replaced with irregular, hardened deposits. The outcome was not only physically distressing, but also emotionally challenging, as her appearance no longer matched the expectations set by her long-established image. Despite her openness about the issue on social media and in interviews, the experience served as a stark reminder that even non-invasive procedures come with risks. Her story underscores the unpredictable nature of cosmetic interventions, even for someone whose beauty has been revered on countless magazine covers. Anjelica Huston. Anjelica Huston has long been admired for her distinctive beauty and timeless elegance. However, as she aged in the public eye, there were rumors that she too underwent cosmetic procedures to smooth the signs of aging. Although she never confirmed every detail, many believe that she had facelifts and other enhancements performed. Over time, these procedures resulted in a face that appeared noticeably smoother and less natural than it once was. While some viewed the changes as a graceful acceptance of the modern beauty trend, others felt that the procedures had stripped away much of her character. The natural lines and unique features that once lent her an air of sophistication were gradually replaced by an almost airbrushed quality. For Anjelica, the journey was as much about battling societal expectations as it was about personal choice. Her story serves as a subtle reminder that even the most celebrated icons can be vulnerable to the relentless demands of the beauty industry, a stark contrast to the authentic charm that once defined them. Amanda Lepore. Amanda Lepore's journey is perhaps one of the most extreme examples of transformation through surgery. Embracing a persona inspired by classic Hollywood glamour, Amanda underwent a multitude of procedures from a very young age. Her surgical journey included several breast augmentations, rib removal, rhinoplasty, fillers, and cheek implants. The intention was to craft a look that was larger than life, a living work of art that embodied the glitz and flamboyance of her inspirations. Over time, Amanda's features became almost cartoonish in their exaggeration. What began as an effort to emulate iconic beauty standards evolved into a radical reinvention of her entire appearance. The layers of surgery gave her an appearance that was striking and unmistakable. Yet it also blurred the line between artistic expression and physical alteration. Amanda Lepore's story is one of bold self-expression and the willingness to push boundaries, but it also highlights the risks involved when surgery is used not just for subtle enhancement, but as a tool for complete transformation. Heidi Montag. Heidi Montag's experience with cosmetic surgery is one that many recall as both shocking and cautionary. At the young age of 23, Heidi made headlines when she decided to undergo an astonishing 10 cosmetic surgeries in a single day. The procedures ranged from a brow lift and rhinoplasty to chin reduction, breast augmentation, and liposuction on her waist, thighs, and even her buttocks. The sheer scale of what she attempted was unprecedented in the public eye. The immediate aftermath of this surgical spree was devastating. Heidi experienced intense physical pain, and an emotional toll that proved to be overwhelming. The rapid-fire changes not only left her with a drastically altered appearance, but also forced her to confront the harsh reality of having taken a drastic step without sufficient time to consider the consequences. Over time, she admitted that the experience was far more than she had bargained for. Heidi's story stands as a vivid reminder that rushing into extensive cosmetic procedures can lead to regret, both physically and emotionally, and that sometimes less is truly more. Joan Rivers, comedian and television personality. Joan Rivers was as famous for her wit as she was for her love of cosmetic surgery. Over the years, Joan underwent a series of procedures that included facelifts, neck lifts, eyelid surgeries, as well as numerous Botox and filler treatments. While she often joked about her extensive surgeries, using humor to deflect criticism, the truth was that each procedure chipped away at the natural features that once defined her vibrant personality. As her face became increasingly smooth and tight, the natural lines that carried her expressions of humor and warmth began to disappear. The very traits that made her relatable and endearing were replaced by an almost artificial look. Despite her willingness to share the ups and downs of her journey with a candid openness, Joan Rivers' story is a powerful example of how the pursuit of eternal youth can sometimes result in an overdone transformation. Her legacy remains a blend of brilliant comedy and the bittersweet reality of a career marred by the costs of extreme cosmetic interventions. Jennifer Grey. Jennifer Grey's transformation is perhaps one of the most well-known examples of cosmetic surgery gone awry. Once adored for her role in Dirty Dancing, she became a symbol of natural, youthful beauty. However, in an effort to perfect her appearance, Jennifer opted for rhinoplasty, a surgery intended to refine her nose. Unfortunately, the procedure altered her features so dramatically that many fans found it hard to recognize her. The surgery, intended as a minor adjustment, ended up reshaping her entire face. The once delicate balance of her features was disrupted, and the signature look that made her a beloved film star was lost in the process. Jennifer Grey later spoke about how the change not only affected her career, but also her sense of identity. The drastic alteration became a cautionary tale within Hollywood, illustrating that sometimes a small tweak can have far-reaching consequences. Her experience is a reminder of the delicate art involved in cosmetic surgery and the potential for unexpected outcomes when nature's design is significantly altered. Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell, known for his blunt critiques on talent shows, also found himself at the center of discussions about cosmetic surgery. In his bid to maintain a youthful appearance in an industry that values a fresh look, Simon underwent a series of procedures that included the use of fillers. The changes were so significant that many noted he looked nearly unrecognizable compared to his earlier, more rugged image. Though initially meant to rejuvenate his features, the result was a face that seemed markedly different. Realizing that the alterations might be too drastic, Simon eventually decided to have some of the fillers removed, seeking a balance between maintaining his appearance and preserving his natural features. His journey is a prime example of the risks associated with cosmetic enhancements, even for someone whose career is built on a strong, recognizable persona. Simon's story encourages a thoughtful approach to cosmetic surgery, where subtlety and moderation can sometimes lead to better long-term satisfaction than drastic changes. Carrot Top. Comedian Carrot Top is known for his eccentric style and distinctive red hair, yet even he has not been immune to the public speculation about cosmetic surgery. Rumors have swirled for years that he might have undergone procedures such as brow lifts, cheek implants, and various filler treatments. According to observers, his face appears fuller and his eyebrows more defined compared to his earlier, more angular look. While Carrot Top has consistently maintained that his evolving appearance is the result of a strict fitness regimen and natural aging, the noticeable changes have fueled ongoing debates. Many point to the possibility that the enhancements might have played a role in reshaping his features, giving him a look that some find overly sculpted and far removed from his original persona. His case is a fascinating study in how public perception can sometimes lead to assumptions about cosmetic interventions. And it serves as a reminder that even humorous figures are not exempt from the pressures of maintaining a certain image in the entertainment industry. Tara McCann. Tara McCann's story is one marked by an extreme commitment to transformation. Determined to reinvent herself, Tara underwent a series of surgeries that included 5 breast augmentations, 6 nose jobs, and multiple Botox and filler injections. The cumulative effect of these procedures earned her the nickname Living Barbie Doll, a label that both speaks to her boldness and highlights the risks of such extreme modifications. Instead of a refined version of herself, the repeated interventions left her with features that were sharply different from her natural look. Medical experts have expressed concerns about the physical risks involved, particularly given the extensive nature of her surgeries and the potential impact on her overall health. Tara's story is compelling in its demonstration of the lengths to which some will go in pursuit of a particular aesthetic ideal. Yet it also serves as a sobering reminder of the fine line between transformation and overcorrection, where the desire for perfection can sometimes lead to unforeseen complications. Pixee Fox. Pixee Fox embarked on her cosmetic journey with an ambition that many found both inspiring and startling. Determined to transform herself into what she described as a real-life cartoon character, Pixee chose to undergo a variety of extreme procedures, including jaw surgery, ear modifications, and rib removal. Each surgery was a step toward a very specific vision of beauty, one that departed radically from conventional standards. The outcome, however, was not without its consequences. Instead of a strikingly unique appearance that might have been celebrated in an avant-garde setting, Pixie's face and body took on features that many considered overly altered. Her once natural appearance was replaced by a look that defied easy categorization, part fantasy, part medical cautionary tale. Pixee Fox's journey challenges traditional ideas about beauty and self-expression, raising important questions about the limits of cosmetic surgery and the personal cost of pursuing an idealized image that exists only in the realm of imagination. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke, a celebrated actor known for his rugged masculine looks, also ventured into the world of cosmetic surgery. In an effort to maintain his on-screen appeal, Mickey opted for multiple facelifts, eyelid surgery, and cheek implants. These procedures, however, ended up stretching his features beyond their natural limits. The transformation was so marked that fans remarked on how his once rugged face now looked unnaturally smooth and even pulled. Instead of preserving his signature appeal, the surgeries left him with an altered expression that many felt detracted from the character he once embodied. Mickey's case highlights how even well-known stars with a distinct look can fall victim to the pressures of modern Hollywood, where staying forever young can sometimes mean sacrificing the very traits that made them unique. His journey is a cautionary tale about the fine line between rejuvenation and overcorrection, a line that, once crossed, can result in a loss of the natural charm that initially captivated audiences. Tori Spelling. Tori Spelling's foray into cosmetic surgery was an attempt to address insecurities that plagued her public image. Undergoing a breast augmentation and a nose job, Tori hoped to align her appearance with a more conventional standard of beauty. Instead, the procedures left her with complications that became a topic of discussion in the media. The breast implants led to unexpected medical issues, while her nose job resulted in a shape that many described as unnatural. The changes to Tori's face and body were not subtle. Her features appeared markedly different from her earlier look, creating a disconnect that some fans found jarring. The complications arising from these surgeries serve as a reminder that even the promise of a more perfect look can come with hidden risks. Tori's experience illustrates the challenges that come with the decision to alter one's body through surgery, especially when the results diverge sharply from what was intended. Reid Ewing. Reid Ewing's journey with cosmetic surgery is a more recent and personal story of transformation driven by deep-seated insecurities. Suffering from body dysmorphia, Reid opted for multiple procedures in a desperate bid to reshape his image. Unfortunately, instead of boosting his confidence, the surgeries ended up compounding his self-esteem issues. The results were a face that looked overly modified, a reminder of the struggle between an individual's inner self and the mirror's reflection. In Reid's case, the promise of cosmetic surgery as a quick fix for emotional pain only deepened the divide between how he felt and how he looked. Rather than achieving the harmonious balance he sought, the alterations left him with a sense of disconnection from his own identity. His story is both a personal tragedy and a broader commentary on the psychological toll that can come from trying to fix something that isn't broken through the scalpel. It serves as a stark example of how cosmetic surgery, when pursued as a solution to deeper issues, can lead to outcomes that are far from healing. Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow, an enduring musical icon, is known for his rich voice and timeless songs. Yet behind the scenes, he too experimented with cosmetic enhancements, undergoing facelifts, eyelid surgeries, and Botox treatments. In his pursuit of a more youthful look, the procedures left him with a face that many described as unnaturally tight and lacking expression. Instead of enhancing his natural charm, the interventions made his features appear stiff and overly controlled. For Barry, the surgeries were intended to help him maintain his stage presence, but they ended up doing the opposite. The natural playfulness and warmth that once defined his smile seemed to vanish behind layers of surgically tightened skin. His experience has sparked conversations about the risks of overdoing cosmetic procedures, particularly when they start to erase the natural characteristics that endear an artist to his fans. Barry's case is a powerful reminder that sometimes the beauty of aging naturally is the very quality that makes someone unforgettable. Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson, once celebrated for her sun-kissed beauty and iconic roles in shows like Baywatch, ventured into cosmetic surgery with the hope of preserving her youthful allure. Over time, she underwent several procedures meant to enhance her features and maintain her public image. However, instead of subtly refreshing her look, the cumulative effect of these interventions led to a transformation that left many fans and critics unsettled. Pamela's journey included procedures intended to smooth wrinkles, lift sagging skin, and reshape certain facial contours. In the early days of her career, her natural beauty and charisma shone through on screen. But as the years passed, the repeated use of cosmetic enhancements began to alter her appearance dramatically. What was meant to be a gentle touch-up gradually turned into a series of adjustments that eroded the natural qualities that once defined her charm. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that even those with a long history in the public eye can struggle with the same challenges as anyone else. Pamela Anderson's experience highlights the risks of trying to defy the natural aging process through surgery. When too many enhancements are layered upon one another, the result may be an appearance that feels disconnected from one's true self. In her case, what began as an effort to maintain a signature look ultimately led to a public narrative centered on loss of authenticity, a cautionary tale for anyone considering extensive cosmetic procedures. Brigitte Nielsen. Brigitte Nielsen is a name that has long been associated with a bold, larger-than-life persona on screen. Known for her striking presence and distinctive features, Brigitte's appeal once lay in her raw, natural energy and magnetism. Yet over the years, her desire to cling to that allure led her down the path of multiple cosmetic surgeries. Brigitte underwent a series of enhancements that included facelifts, injections, and other procedures aimed at smoothing out signs of aging and amplifying her dramatic look. Initially, these surgeries were intended to preserve the features that made her unique. However, as the procedures piled up, they began to change her appearance in ways that many found unrecognizable. The natural lines and textures that once gave her face its character were gradually replaced by an overly altered, almost sculpted look. The case of Brigitte Nielsen is a reminder of the delicate balance between enhancement and overcorrection. While cosmetic surgery has the power to rejuvenate and refine, too much intervention can lead to an appearance that feels more like a mask than a natural evolution. Her story emphasizes the importance of moderation and highlights how the relentless pursuit of perfection in an industry that prizes youth can sometimes come at the cost of individuality and authenticity.